Hello and welcome back to Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Last time, remember, we cleared Chapter 6, and now we enter Chapter 7. The story's in. We arrived in the final room of the ruins, in which we found a most peculiar pedestal. We discovered that the pedestal was used to house the bell room. As we discussed our findings and attempted to make sense of the inscription on the pedestal, Miss Cantabella ran away from us. I cannot be sure, but I believe her eyes briefly shone a faintly red color. Regardless, we must find her immediately. So, let's talk to Seesaw and Petal.
You better hide now, cause you know you can't win! Can't win, I won't hide. You'll be crispy bacon in no time, just accept it! Oh God, you'll see, I will become a knight. If I say I'll protect you, I'll protect you! Come on, how's a chicken like you supposed to protect me from banana? Just watch me!
Then there's Tugget. The parade was surely different this time. Because the Tuckle, the meaning of death, was nowhere to be seen. And because the bottom looked so agitated. And not only that, but they said this is going to be the last story. What's to become of us? All of here on.
How are we ever going to find Espella with all these people about? Oh, look over there! It's the Storyteller!
And now, the time is upon us. The time of release from the curses of witchcraft and the story. The legendary Espella will appear before us, and the story of the longest night will begin. Prepare yourselves for the dramatic climax.
But that means we'll lose our storyteller. But why will he be sacrificed?
There is no reason for sorrow. My stories are no more than a peek at the caprice and irony of unfolding fate. We are all being carried along the vast and irresistible sea of chance. I am no more than one person in the sea of people who are here tonight. No more and no less.
Storyteller! Storyteller! Don't stop writing our story!
This isn't good. It's getting dark already. Remember what the story said? At the appointed place of ending, as twilight fades to darkness. We still haven't found Espella yet.
Hey, look at that! Someone's at the top of the tower!
What? At the top of the tower?
Look, Nick! Someone's definitely up there!
Look, everyone! The great witch Espella has finally appeared. The time has arrived. This story will come to an end.
That must be her! Can it really be?
The great witch Espella!
Here and now, my life will surely come to an end. The great witch Espella will be apprehended, and true peace will come to this town.
Mr. Wright, there, follow me.
Espella.
So you were the great witch Espella after all. A truly terrifying witch who would even attack her own father!
Get up! Get up and stand before us, great witch Espella!
And drop to your knees. Espella.
It can't be. Espella. There's no way.
Espella, are you alright? Espella? Are you okay, Espella? She seems to be wide awake, but she's not responding.
I don't get it. What happened here? Hey, it's Eve! Eve, were you with Espella the whole time? Can you tell me what happened here?
What'd she say, Luke?
Nothing. She didn't tell me a thing.
Will you people keep your distance? I can't have you getting close to the Great Witch Espella. Until the commencement of the final trial, this girl is to be handed over to the Knights of the Inquisition. Take her away. Sir!
Hey! Don't you dare lay a finger on her!
Surely you must have seen her just now. Tell me, did she or did she not just summon a great big fire dragon?
But you still can't say that for sure that Espella's a witch. That's right. Someone might have knocked her out and brought her here against the will.
That's ridiculous. We vigilantes were the first ones at this tower. And when we arrived, this girl was the only person present. Any one of us would swear it on their honor as a knight. Though things are not always as they might appear. You've yet to investigate the scene of the incident, have you not? There's no need. It's obvious beyond the shadow of a doubt what has transpired here. Oi! Get a move on! Take that girl away before she regains consciousness.
But sir, there seems to be some kind of commotion downstairs.
What? You take your
hands off that young girl. I'm family.
Hey, you cease!
You lot just keep your grabbing me hooks off my little Espella. Boss? Maya Phoenix!
Who let this woman up here? Remove her, Mitty! Sir!
Don't you lay a hand on me! Take that!
Oh, this is so white powder!
That's my very finest white flower. Be thankful that you're whippersnapper.
Why, you imputed brain baker!
Go ahead. Go ahead and draw that sword at your own wrist, Sonny. I'll show you a thing or two. The rolling pin's...
Excuse me.
The rolling pin's mightier than the sword! Don't you have anything better to do than intimidate defenseless women, you dorky to take care?
What is it with you people? I understand how you two feel, but may I ask you both to calm down?
Professor!
We are the only ones who can discover the truth and save us. Professor's right. We have to keep our cool and carefully plan our next move.
Oh no, Phoenix. And to think the Phoenix Hormones knew he could barely even plan his next step for Wright.
If you excuse us, we must be on our way. Now why couldn't you just leave peacefully in the first place?
Espella, I still believe in you, my dear girl.
Take the girl away. That means now.
I'm afraid, sir, that won't exactly be completely possible at the present time, sir.
What now? A moment ago, that new recruit got carried away and locked the entrance. Apparently, no one's able to leave the tower, sir. What did you say? That idiot of a new recruit did what? We've been ordered to take this guy to the interrogation room as soon as possible. The trial of the Great Witch is tonight. Appropriate arrangements are already underway in the square. We don't have time for this.
Sorry, sir, I'll go hang that new recruit up by his ears.
We're leaving now, and that's that. Bring that witch here to me.
My blood boil. How can you just stand here and watch it get dragged away like that?
Must bide our time. No way. Time for action will come. Although at present, this place is still incomplete.
Look, there are vigilantes and knights running all over the place. That oversized blood bucket said the trial will be held tonight, didn't he?
That would seem to be the case, according to Storyteller's story, at least. Honestly, who knows what will happen this time. And now, a new mystery has taken place. The Great Witch Espella. The Great Witch Espella used a spell to call forth a fire dragon, which then took the storyteller's life. Could it be that Espella's really the Great Witch Espella? Everyone in the square witnessed Espella summon the fire dragon, but we will not be so easily convinced of her guilt. I simply cannot comprehend it. Storyteller. Can this really be a suitable ending to the story you've written? As a father, how can you possibly subject your own daughter to a fate such as this? Inquisitor Bottom, we have the Great Witch in custody. took your time, did you not? How long is it now since the incident? Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. It took longer than expected on account of those incompetent vigilantes. They only just handed her over to us. Your excuses do not interest me. You do realize that according to the story, the trial of the Great Witch must convene this evening, do you not? Yes, sir! Arrangements for the setting up of the special outside court have commenced. I wanted to gain as much information as possible before the proceedings begin. There's little time left, so get going. Yes, sir. You heard the Inquisitor. Witch, get moving. Stop. Do not treat the accused like that. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. But sir, this girl's accused of... I know very well what she is accused of. But for the time being, that is precisely what she is. Accused. Not guilty. This girl's not a witch until she has been pronounced guilty. Treat her with respect. That is an order. Yes, sir. Espella, come to me. I would like to hear the truth from you. Are you really? Am I really owning this? Are you really the Great Witch Princess? Go and prepare for questioning. I shall be along shortly. That won't be necessary. Inquisitor Torclaw!
The meaning of death.
What did you just say? I said that will not be necessary. You see, this evening, you will not be the one standing in court. What is the meaning of this? Who then? Who will stand in court? For the trial of the Great Witch Espella, surely it is only fitting that the High Inquisitor herself prosecute. You're not saying... I'm saying that I will be filling the role of Inquisitor in tonight's trial. Is that understood, Barney? High Inquisitor? Just what are you planning? I'm not quite sure. Father, what are you implying? I followed after you, and my pursuit led me into a mysterious forest. Upon doing so, I witnessed a most unusual scene. Several mysterious robed figures surrounding a character whom they referred to as the Great Witch. The Great Witch hiding behind that masked exterior was none other than you, High Inquisitor Torclaw.
The meaning of death.
My Inquisitor, how very interesting. And where, may I ask, is your proof of this? Proof? Whoa! Did you not even remove the mask to confirm the identity of that person? I was unable to confirm anything. Thanks to her use of witchcraft, I was robbed of consciousness. Is that so? In that case, Barney, I'm afraid I will have to treat what you have just said as treason. And treason against the High Inquisitor means treason against the Storyteller. You there! Yes, my lady! escort Zacharias Barnum to the dungeon for his private treason. Yes, my lady? On second thought, he may prove a handful for the likes of you men and them. I shall come along and assist your escort. Now ready the horses. Yes, sir. I mean, my lady. Wait right here, Barnum. We're taking you into immediate custody. I do not believe it. I will not believe it. I cannot believe that Espella Cantabella is the great witch Espella. Blast of all the times. Inquisitor Barnum, please know that it pains me to restrain the great defender of Labyrinthia. There's no need to apologize. I'm aware that you are only doing your duty. But, sir...
Constantine, what are you doing here, boy? My faithful companion, Constantine.
Johnny boy!
I'm sorry to say, it appears that your master has reached the end of his career. A great task has befallen me, but now I shall be unable to complete it. It's such a pity.
This is pitiful. Your words, great Inquisitor Barnum, convey the words of remorse to his faithful dog. And what, may I ask, was this great task of which you spoke?
That's simple. To find the truth.
The truth.
Until I met Sir Wright and Sir Darkhat, the question hadn't occurred to me. Is Espella Cantabella really the great witch Espella? Why would the storyteller write a story in which his own daughter is executed? I, Zacharias Barnum, as a defender of this town, must know the truth behind this.
I'll tell you one thing, Inquisitor Barnum. I'll tell you why you were unable to find the truth.
Is the reason?
There is one thing which, despite your great ability, you lack.
Something I lack.
What you lack is resolve.
What do you mean?
In order to find out the truth, you went to great lengths in following me to the woods. I don't reproach you for that. You felt it was your duty as a knight. But that's also the problem, Inquisitor. Why could you not go to such lengths when it came to doubting the storyteller himself?
Crazy. It's not right for a knight to question the integrity of his lord and master.
And so you failed. Your knightly pride was your critical flaw.
Critical flaw.
That tower, the one in which the storyteller lives. Perhaps the truth you were seeking could have been found in a small room at the very top of that tower.
What are you saying?
In any case, at this stage of the game, it's too late to do anything. So I suggest you assign your unfinished task to that faithful
That is so crispy.
Finally made it out of that tower. I'll second that feeling. For a moment there, I wonder if we make it out safely.
There's probably not much time until Espella's trial begins. I say we look around for clues, so we at least have something to go on. Indeed, that sounds like a wise suggestion. However, if it's all right with you, I'd like you to take charge of this particular investigation, Mr. Rock. Sure, no problem, but what about you, Professor? Me. Why, there's a place of particular interest that I would like to investigate.
A place you'd like to investigate? Where's that, Professor? Oh, Constantine!
Whoa! Where the heck he come from? Constantine looks rather worked up. Could something be the matter with him?
I don't know. I'll ask him and see.
Ah, good idea, Nick.
No, surely not.
What is it, man? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
What did the little guy say? He said his master, Inquisitor Barnum, has been relieved of his duties.
You mean Inquisitor Barnum's no longer Inquisitor Barnum? But why?
You've been branded traitor for treason against the Storyteller.
Barnum? A traitor? Very peculiar. This has all happened rather too hastily for my liking. That's true. And who's going to take his place as prosecutor in the trial this evening?
According to Constantine, that would be High Inquisitor Darklaw herself.
The meaning of death.
High Inquisitor Darklaw.
The meaning of death.
It would appear this incident has taken a further turn for the dramatic. It would be wise to attend to our respective investigations without further delay.
Just a moment, Professor. Seems Constantine wants to tell us something else.
I'd be very interested to hear anything you wish to add, Constantine.
It appears he'd like to show us the way. Show us the way. Show us the way to where? He wants to show us the way to the Storyteller's Tower.
The Storyteller's Tower? Why there?
According to Constantine, there should be a vital clue up there.
A vital clue? This is most fortuitous.
Huh?
Professor? It just so happens that when I said there was a place I wished to investigate, that tower is precisely where I meant. No kidding. For the time being, everyone's attention is focused on the town square. So perhaps it might just be possible to enter that tower while it's not being quite so heavily guarded. At least I presume that may be the case. You may have just found a chink in their armor, Professor.
Isn't that how Espella used to live when she was a kid? What kind of clue do you think could be hiding up there?
The clue lies in the smells of plants.
Constantine says he knows a shortcut. You can lead us straight to the Storyteller's Tower. Follow me, Sir Top Hat, he said.
Mr. I suggest we split up into two groups. Okay, Professor. Be careful up there. Don't worry, I shall be sure to return, armed with that vital clue. We'll be waiting for you. In the meantime, we'll make sure we're armed and ready for the trial. in the final story, what's written in the following. The town finally freed from the shackles of the story, and witchcraft will bathe in the morning light of a new dawning day. The new town will be aglow with freedom from the past and fresh hope for the future. The story is to have the finale that has been promised. Espella too will bathe in the morning light of that new dawning day. I'm with you on that, Professor. Let's work together to make it happen. Farewell for now, Mr. Layton. Come on, dude.
What you are, Professor? Come on, Colstein. Show us the way.
Alright, let's start by investigating the scene of the crime. We've only got a few hours until the trial starts, and it doesn't give us much time. Let's go, Maya.
Right.
I'm sure the professor will bring us back something we can work with. Let's be sure to hold up our end of the bargain.
You got it, Nick.
What is it, Maya?
Espella, her eyes are all funny again, like last time.
Like last time?
Yeah, like they went back in London. I mean, it's like she's completely spaced out again.
Now that you mention it, it was almost like she was being controlled by some kind of drug or magic back then.
No way. It's just downright disgusting. We can't let them get away with this.
Yeah, we're definitely on the same page there, Maya. Come on, let's get started.
You said it. I'm as serious as a heart attack, Nick.
To the bell tower area. Hidden puzzles, no hint coins, let's just go.
Figures, there's still a ton of people around.
Well, considering what happened, I guess it's only natural. Seem to be nice.
Nick, look out!
Make way, make way! Oh! You whip, how could you be sent flying by a little bump like that? Oh, excuse me. So you knocked me over and I get yelled at? Yeah, that's fair.
I gotta say, Nick, I think you just set a new record for the most super dramatic fall ever.
Oh, come on, Maya. What do you expect when someone in a metal suit bumps into someone in a cloth suit? What are you two doing here, anyway? This air is supposed to be off limits to the likes of you.
Well, did you see if we're the ones defending Espella Cantabella?
Oh, then you must be the sad blue night that all the town's talking about.
It sure is. Bluest night in all the land.
That's right. I'm the Blue Knight. You look a little green for a night, if you ask me. Thanks. Well, feel free to investigate the area. Over in the square, they're setting up the special court outside to be used in the upcoming trial. These vigilantes are spread thin dark here, so do your best to keep out of our way.
Well, there he goes. You know, Nick, you're becoming quite a celebrity around here.
I'm not sure celebrity is the right word.
What's up, Nick?
Looks like the vigilante that ran to me just dropped something.
What's that?
like some kind of patrol record for the guards.
Patrol record?
Judging by what's written here, looks like they've been taking turns guarding this bell tower 24/7.
You mean they've been guarding it around the clock? Why would they do that?
Beats me. But the important thing here is the fact that it was under close guard at the time the incident took place.
Alright, so I guess it would have been impossible to just stroll in through the front door.
Exactly. Anyway, it might be a good idea to hold on to this for now.
So anyway, where were we? Alright, off to the crime scene.
Better have a look before another dork in the tin can shows up. So we get the vigilantes ready. Looks like they left the crime scene completely untouched.
Yeah, even that flower the boss threw at them is still all over the place.
Yeah. I still can't believe she took on a bunch of fully armed vigilantes.
With only a bag of white flour and a rolling pin, too.
Just goes to show how much Patty cares for Espella, huh?
Of course she does. After all, Espella's like family. That's another reason we just have to rescue Espella, Nick.
That's right.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's bust out that magnifying glass and get this search on the road.
Look at this. It's a pendant. Leather strap seems to work.
Wait, I know this. It's Espella's pendant.
I knew I'd seen it somewhere before.
Anyway, we should pick it up before one of those dorks sees it. Come on, Nick. Quickly. Just pop it in your pocket.
Okay, I'm on it already. So we get the pendant. As well as the cloth.
I wonder what this is.
Looks like a robe to me.
A robe? Say, this reminds me of the robes those weirdos in Eldridge Woods were wearing. Come on, Nick. Try it on. Try it on.
You gotta be kidding. This thing's drenched from all the rain. And besides, it's covered in that flour Patty threw all over the place.
Yeah, I guess we're right. It does look pretty beat up, huh?
And that flour's not coming off easily. It's all stuck to the white robe.
You know, I can't put my finger on it. There's something weird about this rope.
Weird. You mean it came from Clock Tower? It doesn't have that. It doesn't have that parfum on it.
Remember when we first arrived here? I could swear there was nothing like this flying around, was there?
I'm not sure. I sure don't recall seeing it. This robe's pretty big. Looks like it would fit someone my size.
I guess that means it can't be Espella since she's small and aerodynamically built like yours truly.
Anyway, it might provide a useful clue. Let's make a record of it for now.
Hey, get this sucky thing away from me!
Oh. So we get the flower cover robe, and over here. Hey, this looks like a floor plan of the tower.
Hey, you're right! I don't remember seeing it here before.
I guess the vigilantes must have been using it for their investigation and left it behind when they hurried off.
On this floor plan, there's a bell on the floor above this one.
Well, it is a bell tower. It'd be kind of strange if there was no bell.
sign of any ladder leading up to the next level.
Or even a step ladder. Does that mean the bell can't be?
Anyway, Nick, this floor plate could be useful. Hurry up and stash it in your pocket.
Maya, I hate to think what you have stashed away in that spirit medium's outfit.
It's called being decisive, Nick. Come on, we're doing this for Espella, remember?
Oh, yeah, I hadn't exactly forgotten. We get the plans. And then there's this. What's this? A control panel? I wonder what it's used for.
If it's a control panel, shouldn't there be a lever or a button or something? Wait a sec, what's that? There seems to be some kind of recess here. Looks like something fits inside of it.
Hey, nice catch, Maya. That recess. I've seen something shaped like that before.
The shape, it's Espella's pendant.
You're right. It is Espella's pendant. I knew I'd seen that shape before. But why? Why would her pendant fit inside this recess?
Don't ask me. Spirit channeling, supernatural possession. Those are things I know, Nick. Well, seeing as we don't know, there's only one way to find out. Let's slide it in there and see what happens.
Slaughter in! Okay, calm down. I guess there's no harm in trying.
Hold it!
Hold it right there, sir, suspicious blue knot. Oh, me? Yes, you. What exactly are you up to?
Well, we were just, carrying out our investigation.
You can't fool me, that thing you just picked up. That even as we speak, you are attempting to conceal in your pocket. What is it? Oh, you mean this little thing? It's, well, I guess you call it a
It's, absolutely nothing to do with that old crazy incident just now. I swear Nick's attorney's badge on it!
Enough! Also it, all of it, every single move from beginning to end, including just now. That right there's one piece of evidence I was looking forward to coming back and picking up myself. Assertive, D3, report. Now then, hand over that important piece of evidence. Now! Shout.
No, it's Bella's pendant.
Snatched away from us just like that. I must report this to the High Inquisitor immediately. Me too! I'll come to you two. Me 3. Me 4. 5 and 6 are downstairs. They're afraid of 7 because he ate 9.
Letting go of Espell's pendant. I was totally planning on giving it back to her the next time I saw her. But more than that, I so wanted to try fitting the pendant into that recess in the panel.
What? No. No way is that panel just there for decoration. You better add to my items for future reference. Attention, everyone! The preparations of this evening's special outside courtroom have now been completed. Summon our Inquisitor! It is time we prepare for the trial. Each and every citizen shall no doubt wish to bear witness to this evening's trial. Overcrowding is to be anticipated. All officers to the stations, let's have this final court session. Find a proud place within Labyrinth's history.
Nick!
Looks like we're out of time, Maya. I guess that's the end of this investigation.
You think we'll be alright? We didn't really have time to finish.
We did what we could in the time we had. Let's go. I have a feeling Espella is going to be moved to the defendant's waiting room soon.
You know, Nick.
What?
I've been thinking. It's no accident that you and I found ourselves in Labyrinth. The reason we're here is for the trial tonight.
I know what you mean. I think so too. And I'm sure Professor Layton and Luke feel the same way. Just know they'll bring back a clue or two to save Espella.
Yeah, you're right.
That means we got to give this trial everything we've got, Maya.
Okay, Nick. Let's do this thing.
You bet. We'll do what we do best. Fight to the very end for Espella. And that leaves us to be continued. And with that, I will save.
Professor,
What is it, my boy?
what do you think about what happened tonight?
On the surface, it certainly did appear that the storyteller's assailant could be none other than Espella.
But surely not.
However, even if it did seem that way, that does not necessarily make it the truth. And if it transpires that Espella is in fact innocent, then there must be some form of contradiction or proof to support as such.
Yes, you're right. I bet Mr. Wright won't miss even the slightest shred of evidence.
Mr. Wright and I are investigating the scene of the crime as we speak. We, meanwhile, must search for something to prove Espella's innocence. In doing so, the truth should become evident as a matter of course.
I see. In the time that I spent with Espella, I've never once doubted her character. There's just no way she could do anything as terrible as what happened in the square. I believe in her, Professor.
I know you do, Luke. We are Espella's friends, and as such, we must believe in her.
Too right.
First, let's make our way through the gate.
Door's still locked. And there are no lights here to open it. What's the matter, Constantine? That's great, thanks. He said there's no way in which only the knights know about.
That's a relief. Could you show us the way, Constantine? Good evening, Mr. Layton. It has been a while since we last met. Yes, indeed, Mr. Layton. But I must say I'm surprised to be meeting you at a place like this.
After seeing the Storyteller's been raining here,
wandering around aimlessly doesn't solve anything either. In a game made clear like this professor has given some meaning to my wonder. If you'd like to try your hand at any unsolved puzzles or puzzles that you didn't manage to encounter, I will happily show you them now. How about trying a puzzle or two? Solving puzzles can help relieve stress, especially in difficult times such as these. So technically, these are all the puzzles that you missed out on throughout the entirety of the game. Anytime you wish to try your hand at some puzzles, be sure to come and see me. To the garrison! Who would have thought the storyteller would have come to such an end? I'm still finding it hard to believe even now. I mean, what's become of us? We sure knew. I'm more worried about Inquisitor Barnum. He's been held in suspicion of treason. This whole thing's just one big headache. No matter the future ain't looking too good. Enough of your pathetic whining. You call yourselves nuts. Oh! Captain! The storyteller's gone. Inquisitor Barnum's gone. And who do you think suffering the most because of it? The townsfolk, that's who. It's now that they need us the most. We must be there for them to offer our support. Yes, sir. It's certainly true, but with things the way they are, what can we possibly do? Pitfall! Over there, isn't that? It would appear even the nights are unsettled, my boy. What's going to become of that one for you now? According to the final story, once all this is sorted out, there will be fresh hope for the future. So it's a little early to be losing heart just yet. I hope you're right. Let's do our best to make it so, Professor. What's this? Someone's coming this way. You see that? And what are you two doing here? We're heading for the Storyteller's Tower. There may be something left to uncover, so we're going there now to find out. Did you say the Storyteller's Tower? I hope this doesn't mean we're about to be surrounded by large important swords with us again. Well, if it is a new quantity. Then this must mean you're working on behalf of Inquisitor Barnum. Well, in that case, the tower's up ahead. You may proceed. In fact, I insist that you proceed. I have a feeling there's some unfinished business that only you can take care of. For Lord's sakes, go there and fulfill your quest. Yeah, but you do realize you're missing one L and fulfill. Just like, you know. And in doing so, show us all that there is still hope for the future double film. Captain. Very well. We shan't let you down. Let's go, Luke. The Storyteller's Tower stands right ahead of us. Right you are, Professor. Look, I can see the tower right over there. But how do we get to it? I believe this may be where our little friend comes in handy. Wouldn't you say that? Right, of course. I see. You're saying there's a path? He says there's a path leading from behind the audience room right over there to the Storyteller's Tower. one could hardly ask for better guide.
Good doggo.
Oh really, he just said you've nothing to worry about while I'm here. And then he added, you might want to worry about that, so good night then. I hope Mr. Wright and Maya were able to come across some clues.
I don't think we need to worry too much about them. I'm sure they'll be alright. Wouldn't you agree, Madeline?
Of course, Professor. While I was teaming up with Mr. Wright, one thing became clear to me. He's definitely someone that will always do his best to protect his friends.
I agree, Luke. He's a fine young lawyer with a heart of gold. I'm quite confident the trial is safe in his capable hands.
Me too. And then there's Maya, always strong and courageous. Not to mention full of energy. She's a bit reckless sometimes, but always with good intent.
You're lucky to have them on your side.
I'm really glad we met them, aren't you, Professor?
Yes, Luke. I certainly agree with you there. Both Mr. Wright and Miss Fay are friends that can truly be relied upon. But at the same time, High Inquisitor Doctor will be a most formidable opponent, one unlikely to make any careless slips. Which is why we must all do our best and work together.
Including me, Ron?
Of course. I certainly couldn't do this without you, Luke.
Don't worry, Professor. I'll give it everything I've got.
That's the spirit, my boy. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not doing puzzles 62. Oof.
Oh, you don't realize how tall this tower is until you see it up close.
Certainly looks ominous in the moonlight.
There's a vital clue waiting for us here, isn't there, Professor?
That's what I'm counting on. It would seem Inquisitor Barnum had the same idea.
That would explain why Constantine's helping us.
So this is the tower in which the Creator resides. The tower that none of the townsfolk, nor even the knights, dare visit.
Surrounded in secrecy, that's for sure, but not in the average woods.
Indeed, those woods are certainly an enigma in themselves.
Not to mention those underground rooms. Talk about mysterious places. The Storyteller really do know everything about Labyrinthia. I'd have liked to ask him a thing or two about it.
It's possible there may be clues related to those places, as well as a number of other matters waiting for us within that tower. In that case, there could also be any manner of traps or contrivances awaiting us as well. We shall have to be doubly careful from here on in.
Go on, Professor! You what? You completed your mission? He says he's worried about his master and wants to return to him now.
We couldn't have come this far without your fine guidance, Constantine. We can take it from here.
Good doggo.
Constantine says we're the ones his master chose, so he knows he can leave the questioning with us in good faith.
We are honored, Constantine. Thank you for your help.
Yes, thanks a lot. Take care of your way back.
Inquisitor Barnum loves this town more than anyone and has done his utmost to protect it. Let's bear that in mind too. We've a responsibility to fight to the end, for him and for everyone else in this town.
I'm ready if you are, Professor.
Well, there are hit coins to the bridge of the tower. One is the leftmost spire on the bridge. The moon up in the sky. itself. It seems the mechanism put in place to protect the tower is still operating. I missed out on one.
Does this mean we can't get inside?
No, I wouldn't say so. This particular mechanism is in the form of a puzzle. We saw that perhaps we can enter. Puzzle 63. Enchanted Suns. This puzzle worth 30 peanuts. There are 12 gems, each of them numbered between 1 and 12. There's also a set of 3 triangles with gems already inside them. Keep in mind, these gems cannot be moved. Place the gems from your hand so that the sum of all the numbers on each triangle perimeter adds up to 39. Okay. So, for the outer triangle, put 12 in the corner. So 12 in the corner. 12 in the corner. Seven and 10 on the sides. There we go. In the innermost, we put the 2. Hey, look, Triforce! Da 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 da.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills. Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
Indeed. Correct. A shiver runs down your spine as the door opens and an eerie silence fills the air. Just what awaits you on the other side.
Professor, you did it! Professor?
Doesn't it seem peculiar to you? To get here, we had to make our way beyond the guard post and through the knight's garrison. That would normally be considered sufficient defense against intruders, so one would imagine.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But there's seven knots around as well.
And yet, in addition, we found that contraband in place on the door. It would suggest to me that something of great importance must be contained within.
Let's go on in and find out, Professor.
And with that, Chapter 7 is indeed done. And yes, I will want to save. And with that, we enter Chapter 8, The Final Witch Trial. And what we're going to do is we're going to stop right here, and in the next part, we're going to start out the first part of The Final Witch Trial, We might do it all in one go. We're not entirely sure. No, we're definitely going to do it in 2 parts. So stay tuned. More of this Let's Play of Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright right after this. See you in the trial.